the fact is, it doesn't matter who ends up being the Liberal leader. They would still face the same intractable problem. And that is how to get the coalition back together. How do you fix this shambles of a coalition split without looking like you're just bending the knee to David Littleproud, who's put down a pretty gutsy condition for any reunification of the parties, and said that the 3 senators who crossed the floor to vote against their Liberal colleagues and really started this whole thing, they need to be reinstated into the shadow ministry. Now, the Nationals reckon this is fair enough, that those 3 senators, Bridget McKenzie, Susan McDonald and Ross Cadell, were just voting in line with the view of the party, which, if it had been landed earlier that day, would have seen MPs in the lower house also cross the floor, including David Littleproud himself. But many Liberals would see the reinstatement of these 3 senators as a complete rolling over to David Littleproud, who they're very frustrated at. They think that he essentially agreed to support the legislation in line with the Liberal Party at Shadow Cabinet days before it went to Parliament, and at that point, of course, the Nationals crossed the floor. There's also an argument that the Nationals could have just abstained rather than voting against the legislation and said to their Liberal counterparts, we can't support this, but we're not going to cause what is a huge rupture in the coalition. So whether it's Susan Lee, who needs to restore her leadership, or a new Liberal leader like Angus Taylor, who of course would need to establish leadership, putting the coalition back together is a tough challenge.